performance to win this event for the 5th time. And it's sort of made Agassi end that last year on a real sour note, because it was sort of almost like what would happen if Sampras wins it this year, because even though Agassi finished #1, a lot of us were saying, well, Sampras is still the best. He got injured. That's why he didn't get to #1.
Which we'll say again here if Sampras wins
Yes,
this.
it would probably will. Well, we know you will.
Yeah, I believe it, though. As you were pointing out earlier, look at the guy's results this year overall. And Safin started out the year really poorly. In Australia, he basically just walked away from a match, caught a ball in the middle of a point, was fined for it. That's a great shot from Safin. Well, that was against Grant Stafford of South Africa in the first round of the Australian Open, and then he lost a couple of first-round matches before he really came alive.
Well, Sampras already trying to put the pressure on here. He wants to get the quick break, and Safin does a good job here because he's got to be aware. Sampras is going to look to get the early break and just serve it out like he did in the first set. Put it in that cruise control mode. Sampras gets the early break and then just concentrates on his serve. Got it. Well, Safin's not really hitting the ball off the ground with too much authority in this match at all. He's sort of massaging the ball around, and Sampras is hitting the ball cleanly. That's his 18th winner for Pete Sampras in this match. Unbelievable number. He's only won 30 points, Cliff Sampras. 18 out of 30 have been on clean winners.
Amazing tennis is what that translates to. It's the truth, Patrick. And now Safin with that double fault, 15-30. Remember, he only lost one serve game in the first. It was his first serve game of the first set. Now he's in trouble. 15-30, potentially in trouble.
He's in trouble because he's misfiring. His first serve percentage is under 50%. That time he attacked that forehand, Safin.
One to Safin, second set. First set to Pete Sampras, second set 1 to Safin. Detroit and Florida tonight. The Red Wings and the Panthers. Anna Kournikova may be interested in a couple of her friends. Sergei and Pavel will be playing that one.
Pavel Bure and Sergei Fedorov.
Right. From the National Car Rental Center in Florida.
Merit Safin is complaining about people continually walking behind Pete Sampras. I think more than anything, he's pretty agitated that he's down a set to Pete Sampras.
little bit of luck never hurt either. The second serve sat up pretty nicely for Safin. And Sampras using a little bit of that frame there. Scoops it up. 30 love.
Potential Davis Cup captain next year talking about one of his players hitting a lucky shot there, Patrick. I'm not going to mention that to Pete there, you know.
I think he can handle it.
40 love Sampras, and lackadaisical at the moment, the Russian.
Yeah, it doesn't look too intense right now. That was a easy look at a second serve there. I mean, that's where he's got to do the damage. That's where he hurt Sampras so badly at the U.S. Open. He just pummeled Sampras' second serves.
Easy game for Sampras. One apiece in the second.
Well, that was, again, Sampras is really hitting his backhand cleanly, and there he plays a little cat and mouse there with the big guy. He's having no trouble on serve so far, Sampras.
Patrick, you just mentioned the returns of Safin. I announced his match when he played Sampras in Toronto, and we did a stat that late in the third set, 70% of Sampras' serves were coming back at him, his first serve.
Oh, yes, it's in.
No.
No, it's out.
Yep. Pulled wide.
Another look at that one. And we'll get a nice look here. Safin moving forward. Oh, yeah, way out. What am I looking at, Cliff?
Just some match somewhere in the world. We're in Lisbon. Oh. 30 love Safin.
Well, Mal, you don't have the stats like we have down at courtside, but so far Safin is making no impression on the Sampras first or second serve. It's only won 4 points total in the Sampras service game so far. Place number 7 for Safin.
And granted, he does have a pretty well-rounded game, I think, except for maybe when he's approaching the net. But that statistic, his ability to return Sampras' serve, I think that's why he's beaten him 2 times this year.
He has got a great serve motion, this Russian. Doesn't have it under control entirely.
And there's an example of him coming to the net, not really being able to do anything with that volley. Granted, it did get low to him, but it didn't have much pace on it, and he missed it badly.
Look at that. I mean, he leans into that thing from a great height. It is as smooth and as clean and as pure as you can hit a tennis ball from Safin. He wins the game. 2-1, second set on serve.